Have you ever tried creating the habit of waking up early on a regular basis? Because this is something that I've struggled with in my own life. But recently, I figured out the formula to getting up early. And it's not some little trick like put the alarm away from your bed or have a cold shower in the morning. This is something that will actually make the habit stick. And I'm going to tell you what it is by sharing with you the story on how I figured all of this out. So one day I'm browsing YouTube and a video gets recommended to me called The 10 Benefits to Waking Up Early. And I click it and I find out that getting up early can do all these amazing things. It can help me lose weight, it can make me more muscular, and even make me more money. And basically, it just turns me into this incredible human being. So I set a goal to wake up early every single day for the next 30 days because I desperately wanted all of these benefits. So for the next 7 days, I woke up at 5:30 a.m. every single day. And obviously, I was really tired. And I was in college at that time, so I tried doing all of my schoolwork at first. But I didn't really get that much done. I found that my brain was not able to focus that intensely that early in the morning. Plus, I just hated doing schoolwork in general. So for the second week, I tried going to the gym. But when I got there, I didn't really feel that good, and I didn't feel as strong as I normally was when I went in the afternoon, so that didn't work out either. By this point, I'm thinking to myself that, you know what, this whole waking up early thing isn't working for me. And I actually stopped. And I think it's at this point when most people stop. And then we go to the internet and these quote unquote driven people will tell us that we simply lack motivation or we lack self-discipline, and that's the reason why we can't do it. But for me personally, I don't think this is true. I don't think we lack any of those qualities. I think the reason why we can't do it is because we simply don't have the right mindset. And I'm going to share with you the correct mindset right now. So fast forward a couple of years and now I'm graduated and I'm making money online. So I could actually make my own schedule. So I decided to revisit this whole waking up early thing. But this time, I did something different. Instead of doing something that I didn't like homework or whatever, I did something that I actually enjoyed, which for me was meditating, reading, and working on my own business. I found that reading a good business book or an inspirational book really ignited my brain, and it made me really want to be productive for the day. This feeling was something that I could look forward to every single morning. But there were still times where I wasn't motivated, and although I really like all that, it still wasn't enough for me to get up in the morning. There are some mornings where I will actually go on Netflix and I will watch a show called Extraordinary Homes. And on this show, they basically just show you these really expensive houses. And the reason why I did this was because there was something about seeing all these amazing mansions and seeing all these beautiful European landscapes in places like Spain, Portugal, and Switzerland that it reminded me of what was possible if I worked hard enough. This mindset and this reminder really gave me a reason to wake up every single morning. It gave me my why. So this is what I would recommend. In the morning, try and do something that you actually enjoy, or more importantly, something that can be classified as me time. And ideally, it should be something that moves you forward in your life. You probably don't want to be watching Friends or something, but it doesn't have to be something really big. It could simply be just going for a walk in the morning, or it could be cleaning your apartment. It almost could be anything. But it is something that you have to figure out for yourself, and you have to understand why you were doing it. And if you really have no idea what you want to do, then I would recommend starting a new hobby or even a small business. But the key thing here is to reshape the way you look at waking up in the morning. Don't view it as this awful thing that is going to require a bunch of motivation and self-discipline like most of the internet tells you. View it as an opportunity to have some enjoyable me time, or an opportunity to pursue your dreams. However, before you actually consider waking up early, there are two major things that you need to understand. First of all, you should never sacrifice sleep just to wake up early. Sleep deprivation can cause you to gain weight, have a worse memory, and be less creative. So regardless of what time you were getting up, be sure you were getting the right amount of sleep, which typically is between 8 and 9 hours. And secondly, just because you see all these YouTubers going on and on about the benefits of waking up early, it still may not be right for you, because there are some people who just function better at night, or they're more creative at night. Take me, for example. Since I've started this YouTube channel, I've noticed that I get a lot of creative ideas in the evening, and I find myself writing in the evening. Literally, right now, it's 9:22 p.m. and I'm writing. And I'm doing that because I'm inspired to write. And it would be stupid of me to stop now, then wake up early tomorrow morning, and then just be uninspired and not creative. So become self-aware and see what works for you. Check out my last video about the real secret to creating limitless motivation. It's by far my favorite video that I've made on the channel, and I'll see you there.